Y'all are so quiet.
I'm sorry, man. I'm trying to figure out these technical difficulties over here, but I think I'm gonna give up for today.
Actually, we're not even live on YouTube right now. I don't know what
Are
happened.
we not?
Nah.
You
Damn.
see? We just
We just all over the place.
bamboozled. Yeah, we bamboozled today.
It's all good. It'll be on YouTube though. It is on Twitch, but it will be on YouTube after we're done with it.
Yeah.
And that's another thing about content creation and like just streaming is like something's gonna go wrong. You have to figure out what it's gonna be on that day. I remember there was a day I was muted for an hour and a half and I had nobody in chat to tell me, so I was just, having fun with myself. And then
Yep.
someone was like, "You're muted." I'm like, "Oh, an hour and a half of content just gone down the drain."
I've done that before.
Yeah,
It's hilarious.
it's not.
So I always imagine like streaming and like making YouTubes is pretty much like you talking to yourself
Hmm.
for like however long you stream for.
Yeah.
And then you just happen to have like a chat there. But for the most part, you're just talking to yourself.
Hmm.
So like even when I was trying to get into streaming, which I was trying to do mobile games, not the best. And I would just be talking like nonstop for like hour and then after I'm done, I'm like, was I talking too much? Because that felt like I was talking too much.
Yeah, for me, like it always came easy for me to do because it's like the whole talking to yourself thing, I talk too much as it is. And then for me, when I game, you can ask like my brothers or something, they'll tell you that like the way I am on stream, I am by myself in a room with no one around. I'm literally narrating the game out loud. Okay, so we got to go over here and we're gonna grab this, or like in a PvP game, I'm like, okay, we hit that guy for 2, but he's gonna shoot back, and I'm like narrating every single thought that goes through my head. I do that when no
Yeah.
one's around at all. That's just how I am. So when I heard that like that's what you got to do to entertain people, I'm like, I've got this in the bag then because I do that as it is. So like
Mhm.
what's next? Like, what can I start working on next? Which was like content, stuff like that. Which is on the way. But yeah, talking just to no one is easy. I think really it's literally just that. Just say what you're thinking. Narrate every move you're doing, every
Mhm.
key you press or something like that.
Yeah.
People and actually a lot of people actually do watch content based on that, like just a lot of Destiny content I've watched recently and stuff like that. PvP players and stuff, they'll just exactly say what they're doing. Or Fortnite players, they'll say, "Hey, like we're gonna go over here, where this is how we're gonna box this player up, and then we're gonna open this window like this to do this." And
Mhm.
so,
I think I used to commentate for my cousins playing because I used to be the odd man out. You only have two controls in Super Nintendo. But I used to like, oh, now he's gonna jump over the hole and he fell into the hole. Now he's dead.
yeah,
Yeah, and also like I used to be that guy on the sideline. So I kind of had that kind of background as well, being able to say what I'm seeing and then make it funny. So that if you lose or you die, you're not really gonna be bummed out. You're just gonna be laughing and want to hear what I'm gonna say next. So I think
yeah.
it was okay to transition into like streaming because it's just talking basically.
Yeah, and that's my problem right there. So I have a hard time talking while playing. So like when I play, right? So I don't know. I grew up back in the days when you had to like your parents would like put away and hide all your game systems and be like, you have to focus on school and you can start
Yeah.
playing, you can play in the summer. So
Hmm.
I used to find the hiding spots for the game console, sneak it out, hide it somewhere else, right? Then late at night when everybody's sleeping, I would wake up and I would go play and I would have the volume off
Oh my
and I would
gosh.
just be real quiet, just playing the game. So I got used to like playing games with no sound at all.
Mm.
So like even now, if there's sound playing in my game, it's a little distracting. And if people are talking, especially like in some games, like if you're playing a MOBA, for example, and your teammates are trying to like tell you like, okay, we need you guys to come up here and gank or whatever. For me, that's distracting. Like I don't know
I
why,
feel
but it
you, yeah.
makes me play not as good if I just mute everyone and mute myself.
And that's hard for what we're trying to do as like a duo, trying to play games like Diablo. Like it's like we try
The
and
team is
talk.
different.
Oh, me. Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you know you have the chill vibe. You know you don't talk much,
Hmm.
so it's mostly me talking. I will probably be the one doing the shot calls, so that's probably a little easier.
Speaking of,
But when you guys used to play, I think Ronan, you played Paladins, right?
Yes.
Who did you guys have an organized team like you wanted and some other people, or was it just like a random group of people?
Yeah, it was typically just playing with randoms.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you and Wanted were on a team, who do you think you would be the shot caller, or do you think someone else would?
100%. 100%. I'm the shot caller.
Yeah.
I don't allow anyone else to be the shot caller unless I just don't feel
God.
like it.
I'm more of a recon person anyways. I just say what I see and then go from there. And then he would
I'm the I feel like, well, I feel like that, but like I'm an advanced UAV. I see everything on the map. I know where everyone is. I know who's won, who's not. I told you the info. Do something with it. That's me.
yeah. It's sad to watch you play without me because like you're calling out all the stuff that's happening. Like he's one, this person's here, and everybody's just like looking around, looking at the game,
Yeah.
looking at the aesthetics. It's like, come on, it's the team.
You look at the scenery. That's the worst.
I'll be a healer calling where everyone is and doing top damage and heals at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And I saw you playing Destiny by yourself, and like I felt that. 'Cause when I started playing Destiny a few years
He's the
ago,
worst.
I had a not a team, but we would get together every now and then to play together, so we'd know each other's vibe or whatever. But after a while, I stopped playing. Then when I got back to playing, they stopped. So I had to do LFGs, and LFGs are the worst because you don't know who you're gonna get. You don't know if they know the raid or whatever, and it's like they just want to get done. They don't want to talk. They don't
The
want
loot
to. Yeah, exactly. So like being a solo player, is that harder? I would say yes, but like why is it harder?
is what harder exactly?
Like playing a game that's meant for multiplayer as a solo player.
Intensely harder, especially something like Overwatch, because like Paladins, I can customize a loadout that might be more healing. Like I'm a solo healer, so I can pump in more heals into my build. But a game like Overwatch, you just got a stock character like per se Halo, where it's just you just got the character Halo like 1 through 3 or something of the sort, where you
Mm,
just got a stock character. There is no attachments. There's no exo abilities. Nothing. It's the character and what guns you find on the map. Overwatch is in the sense like that. You just got your character's abilities. So if I'm playing a game in open queue where anyone can pick any role in any amount, and I got 5 DPS and I'm the only healer, I'm just the only healer, and what I got's what I got. I can't
mm,
upgrade that. I can't do anything.
mm,
At least in Overwatch 1, Overwatch 2 could be a lot different. But so in Overwatch, yeah, it hurts a lot. It's a immediate cripple to not have extra teammates that you can communicate with. Even if I'm playing with the randoms, if they're not communicating back, that makes my job all the more harder. But in Paladin, something like that, I can carry myself. Call of Duty, you could carry a whole team. Games like that are a little bit different.
Games like Destiny and Outriders, they're almost like meant for a team play. Like you can't really have as much
Yeah.
fun by yourself, and that's the worst part. Because I actually used to like Destiny a lot until I realized like I need more people to play with.
Yeah, in Destiny, you can definitely do carrying type stuff or be really powerful, but it's a lot harder to do than a shooter or something like that.
Hmm.
But yeah, like Destiny, for example, it's definitely a lot more frustrating and harder if you don't have people to play with, where you've got to enter the multiplayer environment by yourself. But I believe that would be anything really, anything that's you can have the advantage or the ability to play with other teammates, and then don't have the ability to utilize that. Will suck. I think that'll suck in any environment.